Hello, everybody. We're going to start this episode off with the topic of the week. Now, today's episode's topic is TikTok, which I love TikTok. Mostly because I can watch movies on TikTok. Not like a whole 90-minute movie, but I can watch a full movie in 45-second increments. Just like scroll through the entire thing. Like, the other day I was watching The Wolf of Wall Street. And it was going far enough. I got to the I'm not leaving scene in the movie. Great scene where Jordan Belfort, Leo DiCaprio, reiterates that he's not leaving despite pressure from local law enforcement for crimes or for financial crimes he definitely committed. So he's going through, I'm watching this fraudster drug addict give me this very motivating speech, while there's also this weird AI voice in the background going, he is saying he's not leaving. He built this brokerage firm with his own brain and cocaine. He cheated on his wife the first possible chance he got. Side tangent. That dude deserved all the karma in the world. All the karma. So, all that. Also, another thing. To all the people who create those pirated movie accounts, stop using that weird AI voice or that weird voice, whatever it is. We don't need it. I just want to watch the movie in 45-second increments while I'm scrolling when I should be doing something more productive. Thank you. So, there's that. There's also random trends that pop up on TikTok, and a lot of like AI slop trends. What I mean by AI slop, it's where people would create these weird AI videos. And there's one I've seen over the last couple of weeks, and I just genuinely want to know, who is Tung Tung Sahar? And why is he popping up on my For You page, cutting holes into fruit, and then building bachelor pads inside them? I don't get it, and if somebody knows what's like the purpose of that, please let me know. I would love to figure that out. So it's that. But now we're going to move on to another serious part of this. So, a lot of religious people on TikTok, a lot of people who try to promote and share the gospel, which is great. They have every right to do that. But there are all those people who try to sell you a prayer journal. They're like, God, your relationship with Jesus is tarnished. Buy this prayer journal to restore it. It gives off that message of your relationship with Jesus is bad and it can be fixed for $19.99 plus shipping and handling. Look in the description below. It says creator earns commission. You're like, really? What in the Joel Osteen is that? I'm not buying your Temu 365-day prayer journal. Just stop trying to sell it to me. And then there's also the people who will go like, God is about to bless you beyond your wildest dreams. Like, share, and comment to claim. And I'm like, okay, that's just not right. That's not how that works. And I sometimes wonder, what if that did work? What if I went to heaven, I died, went to heaven, and I go to God, I go, God, why didn't you bless me beyond your wildest dreams? And he'd go, my son, it was because you didn't like share and claim on Stephanie's TikTok. And go, that's what it was. And so, we have that. But now, what is the main purpose of TikTok? It's for white women dancing. Of course, there are many people who've become famous because of their popular dance moves on TikTok. For instance, Addison Rae, Charli D'Amelio. Charli D'Amelio is one of them. I think she's just a little bit older than me. And she now has over 100 million followers, or probably north of that by now. But she became so famous that there was a girl named Ellie Zeller who got famous because she looked like Charli D'Amelio. How insane is that? It's not that's just insane. And another thing with TikTok, there's also a lot of podcast clips. And the problem is you have the podcast clips. I see so many Joe Rogan clips, which is cool. I like Joe Rogan. But below it, it's always Subway Surfers. It's always Joe Rogan talking about some serious issues like abortion. And then below it, it's just somebody playing Subway Surfers. And I just don't get it. I don't know why that's the yin and yang with it. So we have that. I also want to highlight some history of TikTok. Remember when it was shut down for a day because of Chinese influence? You remember that? When the U.S. government was coming in proud parents, this is bad for you and we are stopping it. And we were all we know they're doing that, but we don't really care. We all kept using Chinese are stealing our data? Oh, I'll post about it on TikTok. Yes, I will allow to share my photos and data across my phone to improve my experience. Yes. Also, let's not act like Meta and all these other platforms that have been doing it for years. It's just that the Chinese were doing it and people were mad about it. So there's that. That is it for today's topic of the week. Thank you very much.